What's up, Internet? My name is Michael Cook, and this is Blue Giant Media. We're here to help you find, learn, and play the games that you love. Today, I want to unbox the 5 Tribes expansion Whims of the Sultan by Bruno Cathala and published by Days of Wonder. I want to get a feel for the artwork, component quality, and just see what's inside the box. 5 Tribes is one of my favorite games of all time. But I was not a big fan, or at least I felt no desire to get any of the other expansions for the game until this one. Mostly because I felt like they added some unnecessary complexity. This just adds a different way, a different goal that you can go for. I don't know if I'll really use these, which are going to be used for adding players. So you can play with 5 players now. I think that the game definitely is one, as many people point out, that suffers from analysis paralysis, but I love the game, and this one seemed like it did not add too much to a game that already has a lot going for it, and I felt like it was pretty complete without any expansions. And I normally like expansions quite a bit. So some of these do not punch out too cleanly. So, as usual, make sure that you punch down to the side that is not cut all the way through, so that if anything does catch and pull, it will rip off of the punch board and not off of the pieces that you're punching out. Because if I were to punch this way, a piece could hang on the tile itself and rip off the back. But if I punch down this way, if something does catch, it's going to pull down and rip off of the punch board itself, and not off of the tiles or the chits. Okay. You can take a look at some of the art. Okay, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 of those. Yeah. Okay. We have a big, thick pad of new score sheets. Some more meeples to be able to fill the extra tiles. New player color of brown. A couple new gin. The part that I am most interested in, the Whims of the Sultan. So these give you different things that you can go for, and if you satisfy having, in this case, these goods, you're going to get 10 money. If you have 3 gin, you're going to get 15 points, or money, which are points. So there's a whole bunch of these, just different ways that you can earn points in addition to your normal moving around and claiming things with camels, getting money, and all the many other good ways that you can get points in 5 Tribes. Alright, so now let's take a look at how we can fit everything back into the original box. Alright, and here I have the original box with just the original content for 5 Tribes. As you can see, it came with a pretty sizable notepad, or score pad, of which I've used a pretty decent amount and still not come anywhere near going through that whole pad. So take that for what it's worth. For the moment, I'm going to keep these in the bag and just set them in with the rest of the meeples. And take these, and I'll just set them in here for now. Let's go ahead and put, see if these all fit. Good, it looks like they will. put these with the rest of the gin. And goodness, this is going to get full. Okay. Whole nother score pad. You know, I might have to ditch the insert, which I was fairly pleased with the original insert. But they can't always plan these things to grow, and they can't always have an expansion come with a box that's big enough to hold everything. So, it is what it is. But I might have to grab some bags now. Alright, so what I've done is now I've got all of the tiles into one bag. I have all of the goods in one bag, all of the Whim cards in one bag, each of the sets of camels and player pawns in an individual bag, all of the gates, palm trees in one bag, all the gin, all the 1 coins, and all the 5 coins. So I definitely recommend, if you don't already, go out and get just a whole bunch of assorted Ziploc bags. You can usually get a pack of a couple hundred of them for just a few bucks on Amazon or something like that. And they come in handy. I keep just a whole bunch of bags left over in a bag for moments like this. And one of the complaints that I already had with 5 Tribes before was that the insert was not the same height as the box. It came with all the punch board on top. So I had the punch board that was originally used underneath, kind of propping it up as it was. So now I can take all of that out with the insert and get rid of it, because now, let's see, that fits perfectly. Now everything's just going to be loose in here, which is no longer going to be pretty. It's no longer, it was already a relatively cumbersome game to set up. Now it's just going to be a little bit more so, because I'll have a few extra Ziploc bags to open up when I set the game up. But everything will fit in here now. I'll go ahead and put that there. So now I am insertless, and I don't know, maybe this is a game that might benefit from having a Plano box storage solution, where maybe you have some larger compartments to kind of keep everything separated. But for whatever it's worth, it is all now comfortably inside the base box. Although, let's see, I might want to rearrange things. That is not quite laying completely flat. There must be something that is holding this up. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah, that is better. But it's still, I might end up having to take these and set it into 2 stacks there. There we go. Now it lays in there nice and flat, so it can sit on the shelf with the rest of my games. Now you know what's inside the box of the 5 Tribes expansion Whims of the Sultan by Bruno Cathala and published by Days of Wonder. If you have any other questions about this game or any others, please let me know in the comments section below. You can also let me know if there's any games or videos that you want me to make, so I can try and get those in the queue. If you want to see a video for setup or a review of this expansion or 5 Tribes, keep an eye out for those in the description section below. While you're there, you will also find a link to macronovagames.com, where you can buy this game and many others. Until next time, I want to thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what you see. And, as always, have a wonderful day.